Just listen to this. We'll come back later with my thought. Thank you.
Why Nigerians, we have become so edgy now. Maybe because of the food we eat now. We eat so much of Maggi. We have become so impatient that we don't want to listen to each other. We don't want to, provide solutions that will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker, I sit here, my colleague is saying the cattle and the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing. Which is not true. You can't sit down here and just make conclusions. Yes, the herdsman values even the life of the cow more than his own life. That is how God has created him.
No cow, not even 10 billion cows, is up or has enough value like a human being. It's not up to one human life. So when you say God has created them in such a manner that they value their cows more than human beings, I find that very insulting and demeaning.
Honestly, I am not shocked by this statement made by the female honorable. Rather, I'm deeply saddened and surprised by the response from the male honorable. Do you know why? Because what the woman said is nothing but the statement was fact. And until we begin to realize this, especially we from the South begin to have this, until we have this understanding that, you see, someone telling you that they value the cows more than their own lives, then imagine your own lives. And that will tell you, the issues we've been having over time between the herdsmen and co. But you see, until we begin to realize this, that true Nigerian, that Nigerian of our dreams will never have come into realization. How would you, and so sometimes I ask myself, how did we get here? Honestly speaking, our value system from the North and the South is totally different. Our value systems totally different. And that was the truth. And that's one thing I'm really happy about with this the new regional bill. I'm really happy about that bill. Do you know why? Because it will bring forth about the true faith values in we've all be craving for. So it will make the North, you have so much mineral resources. Concentrate on your gold, concentrate on whatever you have. And the Niger Delta, concentrate on your oil. And also the South and every state concentrates, it will reduce over dependency from the federal in terms of monthly allocation. It will make the state not to be lazy anymore. And that's one thing. Let me say this, I did not vote for Tinubu, neither did I vote for Peter Obi. If I had wanted to vote, I would have voted for Sowore. And one of the reasons why I would have voted for Sowore, because I felt he has that liver, that guts to do what I'm seeing Tinubu doing, like this regional bill, and I come to realize that maybe one of the reasons why God allowed Tinubu, I'm not voting for anyone, Tinubu and Wike's factor, these two factors, I think there is something deeper that we are not seeing. I'm telling you, there's something deeper that we are not seeing. And that's why I always tell people, I don't like him, I don't like them, but God, they are leaders. So we'll keep praying for them, right? So, and I ask myself, for a man and a woman to come together, right? For a man and a woman to marry, there must be an agreement. There must be similarity in terms of value, right? And I begin to ask myself, how did we get into this relationship, into this marriage as a nation? Because looking at the South and the North, the value system is totally different. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let's be realistic. This marriage is not gonna work. I'm telling us, it's not gonna work. Let's be truthful to ourselves. But the only solution that will help this unionship to work to some extent will be this regional be true faith values. And why? Yes, to some extent, so that those that value cows more than humans go and value your cows more than humans, and those that wants to drink alcohol go and drink to stupor. Instead of, rather than, you tell me you don't want to serve, you don't like alcohol, but the taxes that comes from this alcohol, you take the taxes, but you don't like it. You don't like it, but you take the taxes. Then when you have your gold, you keep your gold to yourself, and you come to the South, then the oil of the South is for everyone. So it's not gonna work. So if sometimes I ask myself, how did we get to this extent? What kind of violence is this? God bless President Tinubu. God bless Wike. God bless Wike. Let the will of God continue to be done.